Okay, well, you're here. The reason I wanted to do this is because we call it kind of advanced comp plan training. I find that a lot of times when I'm talking to people that they truly don't understand and they get a little confused on our compensation plan. And really, this thing is incredibly simple and it all ties in together. And you're going to see as I start writing on this board, it's pretty sloppy. But we're not in this for flash, folks. We're in it for cash. I actually seen this done by a member of my team. She's done a very good job, and I've been trying to find a way to where I could explain it to people to where they understood exactly how the coding bonus worked. So we're going to get into it right now, and this is what it's designed to do, to help you to understand just how the front end of our weekly pay ties in with the back end of the true residual. But when we start, we all know our comp plan. I want you to remember that the black is going to be your MC business. That's a marketing consultant, okay? The red is going to be your RC business. So remember that. The blue is going to be your SC business. And this is my favorite color, folks. This is why we're all here. The green is going to be where the real money is and why we've attracted so many people into this program. Okay, so with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get started right now. And we all understand how the comp plan works, so we're going to start with our marketing consultant business. This is as you can see, I can't write, marketing consultant and MC. What do we do to start with? We need to gather 5 customer points. So if you look, we've got 5 customer points. We're starting our MC business. Now don't worry about how sloppy it is because you're going to understand this, and that's all we're trying to do. All right? This is you. You bring in a couple people, right? We have to build a 5-2-6. You can bring them in anyway. We've got 2 marketing consultants. What we want to have happen here, when you bring in a marketing consultant on our weekly pay, when they get 4 customer points, you make $100, and so do they. Now remember this, on our front end pay, on our weekly pay, everything hinges on finding 4 customer points in a 28-day time frame. So customers are very important in our business. So you have found your 2 people that you've personally sponsored, and you can personally sponsor as many as you want to. But in your MC business, the ideal scenario, if we could, is if, obviously, they did what you did, right? They went out and found 2 people. Because what we want to have happen in our MC business is basically we want to find 5 customer points. You've done that. We want to personally recruit at least 2 people, and we want this team to grow to a total of 6. Doesn't matter how. You could personally sponsor all 6 of them, or one guy could bring all 4. But what has to happen is we want to have a total of 6 MCs, 5 customer points, and a minimum of 2 that we have personally sponsored. That allows us to get to our first promotion, okay? When we get to our first promotion, we're going to rank up to what we call a regional consultant. It's an RC. Now you'll notice I'm going to the red. This is RC. What do? We simply duplicate the same thing we did. In our RC business, before we can promote, we need to find an additional 5 customer points. So I'm going to put them down right now. We find an additional 5, so we would have 5 here and 5 there. That would be a total of 10. When we bring in people now, we're bringing in MCs to our RC business. So here you are. You start, and you bring in a couple people. No different than we did when we first started our business. You will make the $100 when they find their 4 customer points in 28 days. But now because you're an RC, when we're coded, and that's what it's called, a code, we have got an additional $55. So what we have now is $55 additional plus we had $100 that we had originally. So now for every time you bring in a new person in your regional consultant business, you will get $155. How'd it come? Basically, you got the same money you had when you started, but we got a $55 bonus. It's called leadership, and this is a weekly pay. So what happens now? These people start bringing in people, which is what the program is about. But what's different now, these are all MCs in your RC business, and every time they accomplish getting their 4 customer points in 28 days, you will make $55. $55 on each one of these. That's your code. We're starting to leverage ourselves. But where it starts getting different, and this person down here, and so on, it's $55 when they get their 4 customer points in 28 days. But now let's say, and it doesn't matter where, but let's say that this person right here goes out and did what you did. Okay, they go out, they bring in 2 people, and these people go out and bring in 2 people. What's happened here? You will get the $55. That's the code on all this because they are MCs, they're black, in your RC business. But this person right here has personally found 2 people, and each one of those found 2, doesn't matter how, because his business is the same as yours, and he has actually achieved the regional consultant status. So, we're going to color him red. This guy has went RC. Now, what happens here, all these people, until they achieve RC, that are in his team, doesn't matter how, you will get the $55 because they are MCs in your RC business. But this guy right here, or this gal, he's going to start his RC business the same as you did. So he goes out and he brings in a new person. At this time, this person is in his RC business. Now, he's still in your business, but he's in his RC business. So what happens is the $55 code now goes to him. There's only one person in the program, one RC gets paid each time. What we want to accomplish, and this is what we work hard to help people to understand, is we want to get a total of 18 MCs, which are in the black here, in your RC business, a total of 18 MCs. When that happens, you're going to make your next promotion.